The program sets out to promote his activities in the Senate in the core areas of lawmaking, appropriation, representation, and oversight function. These are the core areas of a lawmaker. Of course, the lawmaker is to make law good, for order and good governance of the country. My name is Ango Bally, your regular host. The program comes it comes up at Invicta 98.9 FM every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Today being 1st July, 1st of the month of July 2026. Of course, political activities to an extent have gone underground after the primary election. However, after INEC had released its access codes to political parties to assess the court and fill in candidates that emerged at the primaries election, both at the State Assembly, National Assembly, governorship, and presidential. So parties have been making efforts to fill or to do the necessary, that is the procedure toward ensuring that the candidates that emerge from the party's primaries fill up the necessary forms of INEC. And of course, this form includes form, is this EC13 or thereabout? Yes, I'll get the name of that form. Yes, form EC30 and form EC9. So those who have been following the social media, Facebook or whatever aspect of the social media, you see members of different political parties being presented with forms. For example, in Kaduna, you could see Governor Obasani presenting the forms from EC13 and from EC9 to I saw Senator Shehu Sani, the Speaker House of Representatives, former Governor Ramalan Yero, Senator Sunday Masha KATUNG, all the House of Reps members, the House of Assembly members that emerged winners at the primary election. They were presented with this form EC13 and form EC9 for them to fill, of course, in the access code granted by INEC. And of course, this is the beginning of election 2027. By August, which is next month, this is July. By August, which is next month, according to the Electoral Act, INEC would blow the whistle for campaign activities to commence. So today, we shall be taking a look at how Southern Kaduna APC sets out to deliver region to the APC. The Southern Kaduna region set out to deliver, or Southern Kaduna APC sets out to deliver the region to APC, both presidential, National Assembly, governorship, and House of Assembly election. And I have with me online from Abuja, the chairman of the Senator Sunday Masha KATUNG Campaign Council. He is no other person than Engineer Joseph CIROMA. Engineer Joseph CIROMA is a former general manager of Transition Company of Nigeria, a fellow of the Nigeria Society of Engineers, and he is also the Hasken Southern Kaduna. He is a person that has played a major role in providing power supply, electricity to Southern Kaduna, right from when he was a manager with NEPA here, covering Kaduna, Katsina, Zamfara, some other part of the Northwest. Some would say 80% of a power supply in Southern Kaduna he coordinated and facilitated. Even after retirement from office, he has been engaging in philanthropic activities toward ensuring that Southern Kaduna gets power supply one way or the other, either through providing transformers and other necessary support. And of course, that's why he has been honored with the title of Hasken Southern Kaduna. Engineer Joseph CIROMA is will be speaking with us from Abuja. Hello, Engineer Joseph CIROMA.
Good morning, the coordinator of this program, and good morning, other listeners, for having me this morning. I'm currently speaking from Abuja.
Yes.
And I'm happy to be in our program this morning.
Yes, Engineer CIROMA is speaking with us from Abuja. And of course, for those who are following this program, you can follow us on YouTube at, on Facebook. Let's start with Facebook. Facebook at Invicta FM 98.9. And of course, on YouTube on Invicta FM 98, Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. So I also have in the studio here a media entrepreneur and a public affairs analyst in the person of BOMBA DAUDA. Good morning, BOMBA DAUDA.
Good morning, Ango, Bally, and good morning, all listeners.
Yes, BOMBA DAUDA will be helping us in digesting or giving us an insight on how Southern Kaduna is prepared to deliver APC, is preparing to region to APC, but at the presidential, National Assembly, governorship, and the State House of Assembly election. Let's start with Engineer Joseph CIROMA, who is the chairman, Senator KATUNG campaign council for his re-election in 2027. Engineer Joseph CIROMA, after the election or the primary election, it was a long silence that was heard. And people thought probably Senator KATUNG had been replaced by another person. But thank goodness, yesterday from EC13 and EC8 were released, and we saw them collecting the forms. They are filling the forms now to be submitted to INEC. Tell us about these forms released to the candidates and the process kickstarting the preparation for 2027 election, and how your campaign council is set to deliver Senator KATUNG re-election and other offices under the APC. Tell us.
Okay, thank you, and I'm happy to hear this update. First and foremost, I want to say that distinguished Senator KATUNG, popularly known as SMK, who is the candidate right away for the APC senatorial district of Kaduna South. He's a man that we know from the last 3 years in office, how he has also impacted in so many various developmental projects all around, right from education, right from water supply, electricity, health, and all other sectors. But then anyway, let me just go straight to your question. After the primaries, as far as SMK campaign council and campaign team is concerned, we have not gone to sleep. We've been working around the clock and strategizing on how to start the campaign come August 2026 in order to deliver first the presidency, Bola Tinubu, GCFR, the governor of Kaduna State, Senator Dr. Obasani, and also distinguished Senator KATUNG. This is all what we have been doing. First and foremost, we try to review what happened in the primaries. And you will all agree with me, the primaries were successfully conducted. The primaries were peaceful. The primaries were credible. And that emerged the candidates of SMK out of the three, two other aspirants, that contested for this position of the Senate. So we're happy that he clearly won with a very big margin at the primary elections. After that, we tried to go into a reconciliation aspect of it, trying to sit and discuss the need for those aggrieved ones for one reason or the other, why they were not happy. We are trying to do that reconciliation so that we work as a team. Distinguished Senator Marshall KATUNG has emerged as a candidate and a flag bearer for the APC. So it is still the same party. We need to work all together to make sure we deliver the party. It is no longer Distinguished Senator Sunday Marshall KATUNG, but now it is the APC. And in Kaduna Southern Senatorial District, where we have the 8 local government areas, we are all not just working for Distinguished Senator Sunday Marshall, but we are assuring the party, the APC themselves, and Nigerians that we are going to deliver the position of the president. We are going to deliver the position of the governor, and we're also going to deliver the position of Distinguished Senator Marshall KATUNG, the Senate, and other House of Reps, representative, and the like. So we're already working as a team and going ahead. The campaign council and the team has met. Currently, we have coordinators at the local government levels.
Okay.
We have coordinators at the ward levels, and we are fully prepared, to kickstart what will start from August. We're also happy that for no reason will Distinguished Senator Marshall name will have been removed from the form we just saw, EC 13 and EC 9, because he went into the election, which was fair and credible and accountable, and he emerged as the winner. So we were we were not other shaking or whatever thing, having any doubt that his name was not going to be there. So we celebrate this move, and that shows that the party and also ANE will have recognized him, that he is our candidate, and all hands are on deck to ensure that we deliver, as I said, the presidency, the governor, and the distinguished senator under the APC party. Thank you.
Yes, and the listener may like to ask, or talking on behalf of the listener, knowing the mindset of the listener or the thinking of the listener, he wants this assurance that Southern Kaduna will deliver the region to the APC based on facts, reasons, and convincible reasons. What has the APC government, both at the national and at the state, has done to the Southern Kaduna region that make you feel convinced that you mobilize them to vote and deliver APC for the region? Having the region being predominantly PDP in the past.
Yeah, thank you. And if I would have to start listing all what has been done from the national, from the state, the governor, and even distinguished Senator Sunday Marshall, we may not live here. But I can just mention a few. At the presidency, we can even see the appointment of the Minister of Defense from first of Chief of Defense. From there, again reappointed as Minister of Defense.
Right.
It's not just the appointment of a Minister of Defense from Southern Kaduna Senatorial District, but then the caliber of the person we are talking in person of General Christopher Musa. We have seen his pedigree, we've seen his capacity, we've seen his professionalism, whatever he's doing. So we're very proud that the presidency gave us that opportunity for our own, from Southern Kaduna to also exhibit our capacity and our professionalism. And we want to thank General Christopher Musa for what he's doing, and we're all behind him to continue to support him in ensuring that he excel in this very position. Going into education, for the first time during this administration, we also have the approval and the operational, as I speak, of the approval we have for the Federal University of Applied Science in Kachia. It's not just an approval, but students have been admitted in so many various departments
and courses.
They are doing very well. Life has changed in Kachia. The economy has picked up in Kachia. Land that you used to get before for maybe 500,000 for a piece of land, you cannot buy it now less than, it has gone more than 4 times that price. You can't buy less than 2 million naira and above. So people are so happy. Many things has picked up. If I should move shortly into the health sector, we can see that the Federal Medical Center in Kafanchan has also been upgraded, for a federal status, which means people who don't need to travel the way from Kafanchan down to Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital in Zaria, or they don't need to start moving from Kafanchan down to the Ahmadu Bello Teaching University Teaching Hospital in Jos and other places. So it is a big thing he has done because of the distances and the nature of the roads to either go to Zaria or to go to Jos. So that we are very, very happy to President Bola Tinubu for what he has done to Southern Kaduna. There are so many other federal appointments that we are already enjoying in Southern Kaduna, which I don't have to start mentioning so many of them, both in education and also in the medical field. Coming to our inclusive governor, Senator Dr. Obasani, I don't need to mention all what he has been doing. He has touched life in the educational aspect, in the health sector. A lot of medical centers have been rehabilitated, equipment provided, medical, other needs that we need, drugs and the rest have been provided in all these places. Schools have been reactivated. Roads, or recent, he has been able to link roads, very standard roads, between local governments. The one I'll give an example was the road that was linked between Zango local government and also Jama local government.
You mean the road from Madauchi, Madakia to Kafanchan?
The road from Madakia, exactly. Even the Kafanchan Township road, you know how it was before they came into government. But now, in a trickle of an eye, you move from one point to another in Kafanchan. He has always been able to link so many roads in Pambegua to Kauru, in those axes.
Okay.
There's also a road between Kaduna that goes from Pujama, that goes down up to Pambegua and the like. So he's connected. There's also roads again that he has linked Jama local government and Sanga local government together, Biningwara and the like. So he's doing a lot, for us in terms of infrastructure development in Southern Kaduna. So coming to distinguished Senator Marshall KATUNG,
well,
not quite
yes,
2 months before the primaries.
Coming to Senator Sunday Marshall KATUNG, just like you said, a lot. Yes, we have a lot here to get to the market, and when we come back, we shall get to hear more, having discussed the dividends of democracy the Southern Kaduna got from the national level, at the state level, and then you are going to the regional level. When we come back from this commercial break, then we hear more. Thank you and stay tuned.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you serious? For real, are you serious? Invicta FM.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
E get why we dey plan and pray for our children every day.
E get why.
E get why we dey get up to go hustle every day.
E get why.
And e get why Nigerians trust M&B paracetamol, the red one, every day.
E get why.
E dey show pain red card kia, so we fit to face life without pains. Therefore, next time pain show him wawa face, knock am with M&B paracetamol, the red one.
E get why.
M&B paracetamol, the red one na for you and your family, and the clear pain, small cold and fever, one hand. If your symptoms no clear after 2 days, go see doctor. M&B paracetamol go give you quick relief one time.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari. Kivo.
OneXBet, where sports come alive. Join the game and promo on the site or app. Win an iPhone 16 and cash prizes up to 750,000 naira. Enter promo code Nigeria on and boost your game. OneXBet, game on, together in the game. Bet responsibly. 18 plus. T's and C's apply.
Hey, everybody come outside, oh! It don't happen. Hey,
Cletus, why you dey shout like this?
GoTV don't bust my head, oh! You never hear say decoder plus antenna plus 1 month jolly subscription. Now only 15,000 naira.
You say?
GoTV don't scatter market with their World Cup special offer, oh! Hey. With only 15,000 naira, we go carry cha-cha decoder plus antenna plus 1 month subscription. Take torchlight the whole 104 matches for this FIFA World Cup 2026 with correct pidgin commentary. All this go happen live for 4 correct channels for Super Sport on top GoTV.
Hey, this one no be small thing, oh. Make I go arrange my own decoder sharp.
GoTV, love it.
Ina kwana Onion Banana Connect.
Hello 7790 yawa kawata ta ce allura za ta tafi har kwakwalwata shin ga hakan gaskiya ne?
Honey and Banana Connect.
To ina kasuwa sai yar uwar matar makwabcina ta ce matar da ke amfani da maganin tazaran haihuwa mazajin su za su daina son su.
Honey and Banana Connect.
Ni ce kuma goggota ta ce idan na bayar da tazaran haihuwa tsakanin yarana mutane za su yi tunani akwai wata matsala a aure na. Shin gaskiya ne? Honey and Banana Connect na nan don duka tambayoyinku. Kira 7790 a kowane lokaci don tattauna da kwararun kan tazaran haihuwa da lafiyar jami'i. Kyauta ne a asirci kuma babu tsangwama. Kira 7790 ko turo sakon WhatsApp ta 09097133400 a yau.
Honey and Banana Connect ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
Keep it locked, keep it loud. Turn your radios up. 98.9.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana. A yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa Maggi Chicken Flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
S-E-A-L-A-R-R-I-E celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar karshe karanto mana harufan turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai ga kwali ɗaya na Maggi Chicken Flavor ki ɗauka.
Maggi Chicken Flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
Ai wasu mutanen ba san dalilin da yasa data suke karewa ba, amma bari ne muku bayani. Kun san idan mai waya na bacci wayan na yin wasu abubuwa da bai sani ba? Idan har hakan ya faru? A wannan sa'in waya ke adana bayanai a cloud backup a sa'in da bacin ke ƙara nisa. Sai ta ci gaba da sabunta manhajojin da ke kanta ko da ba a amfani da ita. Haba mai gida ai ka san dole in san abin da ke faruwa a intanet.
A sha datar da na sanya ta ƙare.
Jas, ba na gaya muku ba?
Ka kula kada wayarka ta kwashe maka data da auto updates. Ka rufe manhajojin da baka aiki da su. Ka rufe tabs din da baka amfani da su a duk lokacin da data ka take a kunne.
A'a, me ya zafi? Ni fa bayani ne kawai nawa. Ka kula da datar ka don kar waya ta cinye.
More datar ka kuma leave it 100.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Invicta. Wake up! Wake up!
God help us all.
Wake up and be victorious.
Thank you for staying tuned to Invicta 98.9 FM and welcome from that commercial time out. The program is Trust the Process. And today we are taking a look at activities getting set for the campaign for the 2027 general election, with INEC releasing the Form EC13 and Form EC9 to those who emerge as candidate at the primary or just concluded primary election that took place in May for all political parties. And we are taking a look at the Southern Kaduna getting set to deliver APC for the region, both at presidential, governorship, National Assembly election, and State Assembly election. I have with me online from Abuja the chairman of Senator Sunday Masha KATUNG Campaign Council in the person of Engineer Joseph CIROMA. Engineer Joseph CIROMA is a former general manager, Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN. He is an expert in the power sector. He's also a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. He is a community leader and a philanthropist who has contributed so very much in ensuring Southern Kaduna get network into the electricity grids. Some would say up to 80%. And he has been given the title of the Haskin Southern Kaduna. Hello, engineer. Are you still with us?
Yes, thank you very much. We are back from break. I'm surely with you. Hello, listeners.
Yes, just before we went on break, we're talking about convincing reason to the electorate why the Southern Kaduna region would deliver to the APC. And you gave reasons at the state, the national level, the dividends of democracy at the national level. At the state level, you talk about it. We are delving into the Southern Kaduna Regional District, and you said there's a lot to be said. We said, okay, we will come back from the break. Let's connect from there. At the regional level, talking about Senator Masha KATUNG.
Thank you very much once again as we are back from break. As I've earlier said, 2 months ago, because of what distinguished Senator Sunday Masha KATUNG has done for the Southern Kaduna Senatorial District, there was a rally that he organized in, to be precise, in the state stadium at Kafanchan.
Right.
And you believe with me that you also the Momo crowd that were all there.
That event was when he that event was when he presented his 3-year report card.
Exactly.
Scorecard.
Yes.
What he has done.
Exactly. That was the event I presented his stewardship.
Yes, stewardship. Yes.
Hard copies, were shared among people that were all there. That is to showcase what he has done. Because he cannot put on something on writing, when really he has not done it.
Right.
So we saw it, his intervention in empowerment of youth, women, widows, and so many interventions that he's doing. We also saw what he was also doing
in the national
educational sector.
In the National Assembly, particularly talking about bills, motion, in that scorecard, you talk about the two bills sponsored for the establishment of the University of Applied Sciences and, of course, the Federal Medical Center.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. Yes, those were the bills. He sponsored two significant bills, which we are all aware in the National Assembly. We are aware that some, were there and they never sponsored any bill. I know the processes of sponsoring a bill. It has to be the national hearing and so many other things he has to go through before these bills for the university, became successful. So we give you a lot of kudos for what he has done, not only in the sponsor of those bills he has done, but as I was saying, in education, we saw what he has done in the intervention he has done in the rehabilitation of so many schools across the region. We are also seeing the number of students he's sponsoring, both at the tertiary level, to ensure that education is the backbone that we all know everywhere.
You mean scholarship?
Scholarship that's given to so many students, yes.
Okay.
A lot of them, hundreds, he has intervention in the payment of this scholarship for their education. We have seen in the agricultural sector that the agricultural equipment that he has also supplied within the region, the chemicals in terms of fertilizer that people will also need to improve their farming.
Talking about fertilizer. Talking about fertilizer,
all over the years.
We're in the rainy season.
Every year, every seasonal year he does it. In fact, 2 weeks ago, he had just finished sharing over 10 trailers of fertilizer that I know in the phase 1. We're still expecting more that's going to come in phase 2.
Okay.
So he's doing a lot. He's at the grassroots, and we're all happy with what he's doing in order to improve the social economy of the Southern Kaduna in particular.
So, you being the chairman of the campaign council of Senator Masha KATUNG 2027 election, so are you telling the public, the listener, that all is set for if election is to come or is to start even tomorrow? You mean Southern Kaduna is set?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's not like a football team. There is no need changing a winning team. We only encourage them, to go and bring more. So from what we have seen him done in these last 3 years, I mean, why would we, the Southern Kaduna, not say, please carry and go and do more for this second term?
You mean to go and consolidate?
Yes, you will go for consolidation, because by the time he goes back the second time, his position in the National Assembly will not going to be the first as that of the first timer. So the consolidation, more responsibility will come to it, and he's going to be a key officer, which means that we should be expecting more development in the Southern Kaduna because he has advanced to that second level. So it will be very wise enough and for all of us to ensure that we return him for the second term. And I'm assuring you, as I said, from the antecedents and from the scorecard records of what he has done, and also the move that we have also put in place to reconcile the aggrieved ones to come as a team, which is succeeding. So we are ready, fully ready, because not only the APC, as you know, in Southern Kaduna now is already about 85%. The few that are still hanging around, we are hoping during this campaign, the dividends of democracy that have been done in Southern Kaduna, they are going to join us. So it's a simple arithmetic that somebody that has 85% already, that's already a scorecard. But we want to reach 100% because he's an excellent candidate. And as I earlier said, both the presidency, the governorship aspirants,
candidates,
Dr. Senator candidates, Dr. Senator Basani, and also the Senator Sunday Macha. We are going to deliver 100%. We are very much ready. As I speak, a lot of underground meetings, consultations are going on within members of the campaign council and also members of the campaign team. We are all working together to ensure that we deliver these three candidates. That we are not just campaigning for discrimination of Senator Masha now. We have gone beyond that. But as I said, the presidency, the governorship, and also the Senate seat, that I'm assuring you we are ready to go. And as soon as INEC blow the whistle in August, we shall be starting all our programs that we have already put in place and strategizing on how to capture as many people as possible.
Okay, lastly, I saw in some newspapers headline this morning that in some states, some candidates were replaced on the list released to INEC. For Kaduna, I'm yet to see something to that nature. So does it mean that the reconciliation mood that you are talking about, was done successfully?
Yes. First and foremost, as I said, in the wisdom of our inclusive governor, Senator Dr. Obasani, even before the primaries, he set up a very high-power delegation among party members and also members of his cabinet. I'm aware the state party chairman, I'm aware the chief of staff, the secretary to the state government, and other higher officers were in, and even other members of his cabinet. There was a committee headed by Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, Dr. Hadiza Balarabe Musa.
Sabwa Balarabe. Dr. Hadiza Sabwa Balarabe.
Dr. Hadiza Sabwa Balarabe, sorry.
Yes.
Yes, so she headed that very reconciliation committee. They invited all the aspirants from each of the positions, from the Senate, the reps, the House of Assemblies, all were invited to sit with this committee because the governor in his wisdom wanted to make peace. We're all one party. It is not your turn today. Why don't you wait? Your turn will come. Leadership comes from God. So that high-power reconciliation was already there in place. And because of that high-power committee that was set up for the reconciliation right from that time, that now smoothing the primaries. As I've told you, the primaries went smoothly. They were fair, they were credible, and because these primaries were credible and fair and everything, there will be no need of any kind of aggrievedness coming after the emergence of all these candidates. That is why you saw that all the elections in Kaduna State, not only Kaduna's in Zone 3, but both Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3, all of them, they were very credible. And that was why all the candidates as emerged in the primary are still in this list. Nothing will be changed because the governor in his wisdom conducted a very fair and a credible election for the primary in Kaduna State.
Right. That has been Engineer Joseph CIROMA, the Chairman, Senator Masha KATUNG Campaign Council for 2027 re-election. He is former General Manager, Transmission Company of Nigeria, a fellow of the Nigeria Society of Engineers, a philanthropist and a community leader. He has contributed a lot in ensuring that Southern Kaduna is connected to the national grid. Some would say 80%, and been given the title of the Hasken Southern Kaduna. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Engineer CIROMA, for speaking with us, for giving us that statistics, facts, and references on the performance of Senator Masha KATUNG, giving assurance that Southern Kaduna is set to deliver APC at the national, at the state, and at the zonal level.
Thank you, Invicta. Thank you for our team, and thank you for our listeners. Not only all over, not only in Zone 3, but all over in Kaduna State and other places.
Across across the country, because this program is being watched live on Facebook at Invicta FM 989 and on YouTube. On YouTube, Invicta 98.9 FM online TV.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Engineer CIROMA, and bye-bye. So, I have with me in the studio Mr. BOMBA DAUDA, a media entrepreneur, a public affairs analyst. Of course, a media entrepreneur. He is the publisher of Gurara Accord. Mr. BOMBA DAUDA, you've heard from the chairman of Senator Masha KATUNG Campaign Council, Engineer CIROMA, given the statistics, references, data on Senator Masha KATUNG's scorecard, the synergy between Senator Masha KATUNG and at the national level, talking about how he's been able to use his offices as a senator to bring dividends at the national level, his synergy with the governor at the state level, and of course his own personal contribution at the regional level. Tell us more how, coming from the angle of a journalist who see with a third eye. Yes, Southern Kaduna APC promised to deliver APC in the 2027 election. Looking at PDP, I'll still put the question again, just like I put to Engineer CIROMA. The antecedents, Southern Kaduna from 1999 till 2023, it has been PDP dominant. How would Southern Kaduna do it and move from the PDP to the APC?
Well, I concur with CIROMA absolutely. Given the fact that the political culture in Southern Kaduna has changed drastically from a PDP domain to a multiple political system. Now, if you look critically, the Nigerian political system is divided into two, between the wholesaler and then the retailer. Now, the wholesaler, you are talking about the political elite, those who attract development. If you take into cognizance the president, as CIROMA spoke about, let's look at his behaviors. The President Tinubu came on the platform of APC and also ran a Muslim ticket. But from his own wisdom, he has shown that he's not a leader for one segment of the population. He has carried virtually all the races together. He has put into consideration the Christian population also. Why did I say so? It's very simple. Look at the massive kind of achievements that we have achieved under the Tinubu-led administration. Like CIROMA said, we've gotten a university, we also got a medical center, we got a minister, which of course it wasn't. Under the Buhari administration, we never had a minister. But considering the fact that Tinubu has consideration for all races, he deemed it very, very fit to consider the Christian population, which of course I think that's a massive one. The one that has endeared him to the heart of a lot of people in Southern Kaduna. Consider the governor also, because in politics, you can never do politics without comparative analysis. You have to compare where you're coming from, where you are, and where you are going to. Where we are coming from, we never had it so good under the El-Rufai administration. Even the Buhari administration, there was never any federal government presence in Southern Kaduna. El-Rufai, in his own wisdom also, deemed it fit not to carry Southern Kaduna along for reasons best known to him.
He said in his own wisdom. Is that wisdom?
Yes, I said wisdom. I said in his own wisdom.
All right.
Not a collective wisdom anyway, or not a wisdom that people will now look at it as a standard. Now, I want to talk in terms of behavior, not the way CIROMA look at it. I've been saying it. Ubasani might not be the one to take us to heaven, but he's somebody who has created a platform to give you a sense of belonging. During El-Rufai government, there was a point at the time, Southern Kaduna were not even asking for any infrastructural development. We are talking about survival. We are talking about sustainability of life. It was very, very awkward for us at that period because given the insecurity situation at that time, it was very inconsistent or unpalatable for a governor having you being attacked, then you come, instead of trying to pacify you people, he will not justify why you people are being attacked. He was at a time as the spokesperson of those who were attacking the people of Southern Kaduna. Now, even though Ubasani also is not in this category of political leaders or governors who speak, but his body language shows that he was not as harmful as the El-Rufai administration. So at least that also gives a sense of belonging. You can also, when CIROMA was also talking, he talked about some of the projects that El-Rufai started that he couldn't complete in Southern Kaduna because to me, those projects were not meant to be completed because he came and then dismantled those ones that were in existence, like our roads. And he never did anything. He left them very dusty. And Ubasani came and then completed those projects. And he did those ones at the verge of the end of his own administration, which critically shows that he was not even ready to do anything. It was just like, to me, I feel it was a punishment. And if you look at it very, very well, this atmosphere in Kaduna State now, there's nobody that will tell you that he's not enjoying Kaduna now. During the El-Rufai administration, is either we are going to demolish this, we are going to demolish these SAG workers. We are going to. The atmosphere was so overheated that every night you wake up with new kind of threat. Like I said, El-Rufai, Ubasani is not a scientist; he's also a human being. But if you juxtapose them in terms of behavioral tendency, in terms of having humanity, consideration for humanity, I think Ubasani is far, far better than El-Rufai. So I think what CIROMA said is absolutely right. The political culture in Southern Kaduna has changed. We are massively or absolutely, let's say about 90 or 95% PDP. But the political culture has changed. APC has made an inroad, given these facts that the Tinubu administration and Ubasani administration are more inclined to, should I say, they are more appealing to our people rather than when it was under Buhari. You meant to say
the government is more Southern Kaduna friendly?
Yeah, they are more friendly. That is why they have more acceptability in Southern Kaduna. And I always want to correct one impression. A lot of people will say, is PDP a tradition or a religion to Southern Kaduna? No. The main drivers of the political party at that time, during Buhari and El-Rufai, they didn't have the attraction, the aroma, the political aroma at that time was never attractive to us. Rather, that is what make a lot of people not to accept the APC. What is political party? A political party is just a platform. It's just like an abstract object, or an object that exists in abstract. It's those people who provide the momentum that the political party will move are the ones who are selling the party or demarketing the party. So if you look at it very, very critically, what Obasani and Tinubu are doing outweighs what Tinubu, Buhari and El-Rufai did. That is why a lot of people never appreciated or never saw APC as an alternative. That is why they remain so dogmatic to PDP.
But meaning, talking about attraction or traction, Bola Tinubu and Obasani, they didn't receive the support of Southern Kaduna in 2023. But you are trying to say they are so strategic by moving, reaching out to them and try to get their attention. That's what they are reaping now.
Yes, if you look, like I said, or we can put it in a different language, the political craftsmanship is far, far better than that of Buhari and El-Rufai. Somebody who comes and endear you to come into his house, and somebody who like con you and then you run away from him, who is more politically savvy. I think is somebody who has the tendency to attract you. Is one who is more politically savvy than the one that would now con you. And you look at him as somebody who is horrible and you can't come and coexist with that kind of person.
Okay, Bola Tinubu is said to be a master strategist, a professor of politics. And we shall be going on a commercial timeout at the top of the hour, the news brief at 10. When we come back, we shall get to hear more from Mr. BOMBA DAUDA, a media entrepreneur, publisher of Gorara Accord and public affairs analyst. The program is Trust the Process, Wednesday edition, 1st July 2026. My name is Ango, Bally. The Damasani Invicta, you can call me. We shall be right back. Stay tuned.
Keep it locked, keep it loud. Turn your radios up. 98.9.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari. Kivo.
MTN ta samar muku da wayoyin zamani akan kuɗi naira 65,000 kacal. Ku buɗe WhatsApp, ku shiga Facebook, ku ɗauki hotuna masu ɗan karen kyau a sabon tsarin MTN Smart Series. Domin rayuwa ta koma kan intanet. Farashi daga naira 65,000 tana zuwa da kyautar 30 GB na data da kyautar data da kuma rigin katin kira na kashe 50% tare da samun inshora da jikan waya kyauta. Ku ziyarci shagunan MTN ko shop.mtn.ng domin sayan taku wayar. Akwai sharuɗa da ƙa'idodi.
Zainab, ke da Alhaji duk sanda na waiwaya ina ganin ku tare ba a raba ku. Me zan ce? Ba ma gajiya da juna. To yaushe muke sa rana na uku? Ba ya ce abu game da na uku. Amma ni da Alhaji mun amince cewa jikina na bukatar lokaci. Shi yasa ina da 7790. 7790? 7790 daga Honey and Banana Connect. Ita ce amintaciyar hanyar samu bayananniyar shawara ba tare da tsangwama ba akan duk abin da ya shafi tazaran haihuwa. Ku tattauna da ƙwararrun ma'aikata don samun jagoranci game da bayar da tazaran haihuwa. Tafiyar ki ce, jikinki ne duk lokacin da kika zaba. Kira 7790 a yau ko ku aiko mana da sakon WhatsApp a 09097133400. Honey and Banana Connect. Ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
Ya ku masu ciniki, albishirinku gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor ya sake dawowa.
A sayi Maggi Chicken mai dunkule 2 kwaya 50 a samu garabasar guda 10 a kyauta.
Tabbas haka ne, idan kuma guda 10 aka saya, to za a samu garabasar guda 4 a kyauta.
Wato ƙarin ɗanɗano mai armashi, ƙarin nishaɗi, tare da more kuɗin ka yadda ya kamata.
A hanzarta maza a je shago mafi kusa domin sayan paketin kunshin gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor kafin ya ƙare. Gasar na nan har sai kayan sun ƙare. Da ni da Maggi, haɗuwa mai armashi.
Kaduna's #1 multilingual radio station. Speaking every voice, uniting every culture. This is Invicta FM 98.9. #1, always. Invicta 98.9. Be victorious.
The time is 10 o'clock.
This is Invicta 98.9 FM, Kaduna, Nigeria. I am Job Daniel with the news brief. The World Bank has approved a fresh $1.25 billion loan for Nigeria under its Nigeria Actions for Investment and Jobs Acceleration Program, despite growing public concern over the country's rising debt profile and calls for reduced external borrowing. The approval was announced in a statement issued by the World Bank alongside the launch of a new country partnership framework for Nigeria covering the period from 2026 to 2032. According to the bank, the new framework will guide its support for Nigeria over the next 6 years, with a strong focus on job creation through private sector-led economic growth. The Independent National Electoral Commission says 9 registered political parties have collected access codes to upload the particulars of their candidates for the presidential and National Assembly elections ahead of the 2027 general elections. The INEC National Commissioner in charge of voter education and publicity, Mohammed Haruna, disclosed this in Abuja. According to him, the parties are the ACORD, Action Alliance, African Democratic Congress, the All Progressives Congress, Labour Party, National Democratic Congress, the National Democratic Party, the People's Redemption Party, and the Social Democratic Party. He explained it is the responsibility of political parties participating in the elections to approach the Commission and collect the access codes rather than INEC delivering them to the individual party secretariats. From the foreign scene, the World Bank will phase out its lending to China by 2031, according to the organization's new country partnership framework. In his first term in office, the United States President Donald Trump demanded that the World Bank stop lending to China entirely, as he adopted a more aggressive approach to Washington's chief economic rival. The president has maintained that the tone in his second term, but has not specifically repeated that demand. And talking sports, England will face a resilient Democratic Republic of Congo at the 2026 FIFA World Cup today, Wednesday, with a place in the last 16 at stake, while co-host the United States of America prepare for what has been described as one of the biggest matches in their football history. The knockout stages has already produced major upsets, with Germany and the Netherlands eliminated on penalties by Paraguay and Morocco respectively. England's manager Thomas Tuchel has warned his players not to underestimate the Democratic Republic of Congo, saying they are up against a side with nothing to lose. The Three Lions are hoping to end a 60-year wait for a major international trophy as they continue their quest for World Cup glory. And that makes the news brief at 10. A major bulletin comes up at midday. Good morning and have a victorious day as we continue with the program Trust the Process.
Invicta 98.9 FM.
Welcome back from that commercial timeout, and thank you for staying tuned to Invicta 98.9 FM. The program is Trust the Process, sponsored from the office of Senator Sunday Marshall KATUNG, the senator representing Kaduna South Senatorial District. The program set out to promote his activity in the Senate in the core areas of law making, representation, appropriation, and oversight function. The program also serves as a platform for feedback mechanism to get reactions, advices, and the opinions of the listener, members of the senatorial district, on how Senator Marshall KATUNG will represent them better in the 10th Senate. Today, we've been taking a look at 2027 Southern Kaduna APC set to deliver region, but at the national, talking about the presidential election, the National Assembly election, Senate and House of Reps, the state election for the governorship and the House of Assembly. This program is being live streamed on Facebook at Invicta FM 98.9, on YouTube Invicta 98.9 FM online TV, and on Facebook we already have those who are following us. We have Femi Peter. Femi Peter say good morning to you guys. We still await you to complete that comment. Then Musa Akoka say good morning Ango, Bally, and good morning Invicta. I'm watching you live from Akwa Ibom, but I have a concern for my community, that's supposed to be Katuga Crossing in Kacha local government, which is also part of Kaduna South Senatorial Zone. Please, I want this medium to call at the attention of Senator to remember my community. In plans, to be specific, we need a comprehensive primary health care center and more classroom blocks from primary and secondary school. Thank you and have a nice day. Mr. Musa Akoka, you are watching us live from Akwa Ibom. Thank you for following us. Mr. Femi Peter, thank you too for sending this message. Listeners, viewers, please, this program is a platform for feedback mechanism. Use this medium to send in your own concern, your advices, your opinions on how Senator Masha KATUNG will serve you better. I have with me in the studio Mr. BOMBA DAUDA, a media entrepreneur, publisher of Gurara Accord, and a public affairs analyst. Mr. BOMBA.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard some of the those who are following us, even somebody from Akwa Ibom. You know, this is on tech. He's asking crossing Katuga in Kacha local government. They need primary health care centers, primary school block of classrooms, and more. They want to feel the dividends of democracy. You are a tech.
I think that call is a very good one because everybody cares about his community. But I assure him that if the senator listens to this program, he is going to do something about it. A similar situation like this happened once the senator was on a live program in a radio station in Kafanchan, and then a teller now called him that the senator did not take tellers along. The senator bought industrial sewing machine and then he distributed to those tellers. And I think such request is very, very good. And then because the senator is also somebody who is listening and is a responsive person, I think he's going to do something about it.
Right. There's also this man that called last week from this said he Mr. Yohana Atta. He's from Ikulu Angwan Kachia. You've heard about that community, Ikulu Angwan Kachia. There's Angwan Kachia in Ikulu.
I've been there before.
Okay, they too, they need the dividends of democracy. This program is interactive. Let's get across to the listener to call in and ask questions. The lines to call 081 40,000 989. 07087 800 989. Call in, ask question. Hello, we have the first caller. Okay. So, okay, yes, we have to have the first. Hello? Hello? Your name and where you are calling from. Can you move away from radio set, please, so that we can get you
Thank
better.
you very much.
All right.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
My name is Musa Bala. I'm calling from Kaduna. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you, Musa Bala, for
Yes, I welcome you in the studio and the one away
Abuja.
from the studio.
Yes.
For Marshal KATUNG, let me clap my hand for his tireless effort to unite the people of Southern Kaduna, and I hope you extend it to Kaduna State at large.
Right.
But on some of his people or supporters or workers, I think they are pouring into his pot of soup by trying to demean some people that they cannot ever demean them. For example, your guest says El Rufai did not carry Southern Kaduna alone. That is not true. That is deliberate misrepresentation of fact. El Rufai did not carry some people in Southern Kaduna that assume self-glorification. And when El Rufai identified them, as he described them as people who have no mandate of the people of Southern Kaduna, tried to hold him ransom. He did not only expose them, he rejected them. Everybody, nobody in this world deny any people in any community or reject them. El Rufai carries Southern Kaduna alone. all his two deputies are from Southern Kaduna. He appointed commissioners in Southern Kaduna. And as your guest said, that there are abundant projects in Southern Kaduna which is started. And if you go to Zaria, there are also abundant projects in Zaria. So it is not true. People must stop misrepresenting people. He rejected some people that arrogate to themselves self-glorification as speaking for Southern Kaduna. These are the same people that during El-Rufai and Buhari, they keep blaming every insecurity on El-Rufai and Buhari. But today, insecurity, these people, because they are the corridor of power, we hear them, they keep quiet. Some of them were employed. Before they were saying that Buhari will Islamize Nigeria, now they keep quiet. Despite the fact that Buhari, as a Muslim, he took a pastor as a vice president. Buhari was the first person to make a northern minority Christians, two of them second to the Commonwealth Federation. Yet he wants to Islamize Nigeria.
Okay, let's come back. Sorry, can you come back? Can we come back? Can we come back to Southern Canada? Let me just say something.
Yes, my question is, as your guest has said that what Tinubu have done in Southern Canada is a master strategy. Now I want you to answer these two questions for me, please. Is master strategy not implementing 3 years budget? One. His master strategy allows his wife to direct 32 state governors to buy vehicles for APC women leader. And that same time, the women leader must register it in their name.
Musa Bala, just hold on for me. Hold on for me. You are not the only person to, just hold on for me. Some of the issues we are asking, you are moving away from what as is concerned Southern Kaduna. Wait, just hold on. It's okay, leave it, please. I will go one question from Southern Kaduna. Can you be brief so that other people will get the line, please?
I want you again to tell us, why did you not talk about the current insecurity in Kaduna with the people that are held for months, demanding billions of naira? Why did you not blame it on Kaduna State Governor and the president as you blame it before on other president and governor?
All right. So that is Musa Bala, and equally to add it that BOMBA was equally referring to in terms of the strategy that in terms of appointment, the minister used to come from Southern Kaduna right from the time of PDP for the 6 years. But during Buhari and El-Rufai, there was no ministerial appointment from Southern Kaduna. And then even the secretary to state government used to come from Southern Kaduna, but during El-Rufai, he denied them. I think this is part of the issues BOMBA were referring to. So let's get other callers. Do you have a caller? Yes. The lines to call 081 40,000 989. Let's have this call.
Very good morning to you.
Kure.
I will call you again. Kure on the line.
Kure, you are taking.
No matter what, not everything that they will not crucify. Me, I'm a victim of everything. And until tomorrow, he pleaded with me. He asked me for forgiveness before I would forgive him. He collected my land without compensating me.
Kure, can you talk about the Senator Masha KATUNG and the Southern Canada Senatorial District?
I'm going.
Yes.
The first caller said, justice all insecurity. That's why I keep on.
No, can you make just make your own opinion. Don't talk about his own opinion. He has made his own opinion.
Sunday Marshall Katu has not done it for me, but since he is doing it for my people, I think I have to appreciate it. We don't need to simply because it's my tribe or it's coming from my religion. I'll applaud it. If you do what is good, I'll applaud it. If you do what is bad, I'll tell you. Obatani has tried enough. He's a plan. Me, I'll vote for you. My reason is very simple. He has patronized my people. He makes us to be where we are. During the former administration, most of our people are sleeping on top of trees. But today we can sleep with our two eyes closed. All I want them to do, they should learn the people that are bringing this issue of insecurity. They shouldn't let them go free. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kure, for your own take. The lines to call 081 40,000 989 070 87 800 989. Hello. Any caller on the line? Yes. Bomba.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Mike Baba from Ngomegero.
Mike Baba Ngomegero.
Yes, honestly, I'm a 60 member, but we should call a spade a spade. Obasani, there's no how we can measure Obasani with Obasani's administration without a verify. You know, press fingers can never look beyond their nose. So the people who are in the government now to put in their bed and not to listening to these side talks that are paperweight. So we should run around Obasani and see that things are done in favor of. We are talking generally in respect of Kaduna and Nigeria at large. So people who are myopic and have narrowed their thinking to when they talk, they will begin to bring.
Okay, Mike Baba, I think just concentrate on your own take and leave other people. So we have the next caller. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Chief Arel.
Chief Arel, your take, please.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. You see, I have been following your guest very attentively with particular reference to the senator. But Ango Bally, there is something agitating my mind with particular reference to security. The other man has talked from Southern Kaduna, and this man also is talking from Southern Kaduna. Some time ago, Ango Bally, in Ondo State, there was to be a meeting, and the Obas were going to either Ondo or Akure, I have forgotten. And an Oba on his way was killed. They were so much vigilant after that one. They started looking for those people who killed the Oba. And it threw the state into a state of confusion. And at the end of the day, they were, after a very long time, they were able to trace those people who killed the Oba. But let me quickly come to Southern Kaduna. Some time ago, the Oba of Adara was killed. And up to now, people of Southern Kaduna seem to be very silent on those people who butchered this chief. And they have kept quiet. That is on security. Then let me quickly go to national level. You see, the economy and the security, they are intertwined. But today, security is consuming us. Today, the economy is at its lowest ebb. I want to tell you that Nigerians are not palatable with the economy of Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu has driven a lot of people to a very serious end. And how are they going to solve the economy? They are not talking about the economy. They are only talking about how to win 2027 election. And today, people are very handicapped. They cannot travel. They cannot go to their various farms. Somebody who cannot make a living, and you are now telling him to vote for somebody. I mean, it is really very funny. And that is why I want them to concentrate now on security. They are not talking about security. The security will consume all of us if we don't actually give it a very serious preference. God bless our country, Nigeria.
Okay, Chief, are you centering your take on insecurity, that the government should concentrate on insecurity? Still going on Facebook, Mr. Akoka from Akwa Ibom. You are getting back. You say, yes, the name of the community is KATUNG and not Katugal, as I try to. Yes, and you appreciate us taking your let's take the next caller. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, and where are you calling from? Okay, Shaman.
Of a truth, there's none to be compared to Obasani if you talk of governance. Even if Obasani went for just a term, he has worked more than some that work for 2 terms. So I raise my fingers on him. We will continue to uphold him. We will continue to increase him. We will continue to make him do better than he has done already. Obasani and Democrats cannot be compared. The decision is too wide. So our senator, SMK, is a wonderful brother. She will continue to be there by God's grace. All we need is dividend of democracy, not ceremonial politicians that will just go and make their riches and build hotels and whatever. Then we need people that touch livelihood. We need people that work with their people. We need people that have listening ears. No people that gather and work and go and make mansions elsewhere. Then, President Tinubu, he's a wonderful president. May God continue to see him through. Even though his policies are harsh, economy is biting hard on people. Then what he has done to Southern Katuna through the influence of our senator is highly commendable. God continue to increase it. Lastly, I tried to you the other time that children that make good results in school, the senator should do something about them to encourage others that are having the dream to be in school, if not others to be discouraged. Please, you should do something about children that came out of first class insurance now. You gather them and do something about them so that they will be influenced. Others will feel, yes, these people did well and they have been celebrated. This is my last opinion.
Oh, okay. I know, Mr. Shaman, you have cause to give accolades because at your backyard, your neighboring site at Angwan Bulus, there this secondary school, a modern secondary school, well equipped with computer center at Angwan Bulus, was recently commissioned by the Minister of Defense, built by this government and presented by the Director General of DSS, as part of a non-kinetic approach to, combating insecurity. We are talking from evidence. Bomba, Musa Bala and others are they're talking about insecurity.
Yes, let me attempt to respond to that of Musa Bala. Now, both me and Musa Bala were talking in comparative terms. Now, he tried to say that projects have been done in Kaduna North and Kaduna South. Abandoned projects are in Kaduna North and Kaduna South. He also spoke about insecurity. What is the percentage of work done in Kaduna North in comparison with the work done in Kaduna South? And again, what is the percentage of unfinished projects in Kaduna North and the percentage of unfinished work in Kaduna South? You cannot compare. The percentage of job done in Kaduna North is far higher than the one that was done in Kaduna North under Governor El-Rufai. And those that were left uncompleted in Kaduna North were much higher than the one left in Kaduna North. These are facts. During El-Rufai, was there insecurity in Southern Kaduna? Yes. Under Obasani, is there insecurity? Yes. Did El-Rufai speak in support of one group or the whole people of Southern Kaduna? He spoke trying to justify why some communities were being attacked, instead of trying to even pacify the people that were being attacked. That is the major sin of El-Rufai. He was not sympathetic to the victims. A community will be attacked and El-Rufai will now foil the crisis and add up to the pains that these people are going through.
Are you talking based on facts?
Facts. Was he not going to TV has El-Rufai ever come to pacify people just like the way governors are always talking? We are on top of the matter. We will now do this. People should calm down. People should not be digitary. People will provide the necessary security to see that this thing did not occur. This is how.
So, in trying to pacify and solving profiling solution, you're talking about the military base in Southern Kaduna and some other part of Southern Kaduna. Are they part of the approach in combating this?
Of course.
Provided by this government.
Of course, in terms of swift response, when you have military base very close to communities, in terms of response, is faster. And again, during El-Rufai, consistently, the Commissioner for Internal Security, he was talking about access. How difficult it was for the military to now go to those areas that have been under attack. You hardly can hear all this. During El-Rufai was excuses. They keep coming up with different kind of excuses, trying to justify why those things were happening, rather than even talking about how the solutions will be found. So between El-Rufai and Ubasani, in terms of trying to manage the security situation, I think Ubasani, like I said, is not an ENGR. He's also a human being. But he is not hitting up the polity the way El-Rufai did. And to put my issues into context, the same how El-Rufai doesn't know how to speak very well to the public has got him into the same problem that he finds himself today. He is somebody who doesn't know how to manage weight. He is somebody who talk and believe that when you have microphone, you can just say things the way they are. And I think that is one of the reasons why a lot of people, he ran into problem with a lot of
Yes,
people.
as a round up in the next 1 minute. So how do you encourage the people, give them hope that this insecurity, Musa Bala talk about but he was referring to the Ariko kidnap since Easter up to now. I know the Southern California Journalists Forum did a press release in their communique at their Congress. They talk about that. So how would you encourage the people, give them hope that, yes, this thing will soon be a thing of the past? Briefly, in 1 minute.
You see, security is something, insecurity is something that is consistent and is prevailing. As the security personnel are also coming with strategy to cope it, the criminals are also building strategy on how to continue with their own trade. So I think it's a whole thing. And like the Minister of Defense said recently in Kaduna here, when the Lawyers Forum had their roundtable meeting, he said security is everybody's business. Between the communities and between the people, the security agents need to form a synergy where those who are supposed to give information to the security agents have to come into full swing to come and supply information necessary to help protect those communities.
Security is everybody's business. By and large, as we round up in the next 30 seconds, Southern Kaduna region getting set to deliver to the APC, both at the national, state, and regional level.
I'm calling on Southern Kaduna people to do what we did before during Senator Azai ballot. We started the tradition before any part of Nigeria did it. We are the people who introduced bulk vote in Nigeria, and it worked for us. We saw the kind of massive investment appointments that we got. And I think doing the same thing again is also going to bring a lot of dividends. If we did it for PDP before, let's look at trying to do it for APC that have shown that there are people who show concern to our people. So I think I'm calling on everybody. Like I said, it's not a perfect situation, but it's far better than where we are coming from. So the situation that we find ourselves today, from the president to the governor to the senator, I think is a more favorable environment for us.
Far better than where we're coming from. I could see Larry, she's talking about APC Gida Gida, APC Lungu Lungu. The program has been Trust the Process every Wednesday on Invicta 98.9 FM. And the topic, Southern Kaduna APC, set to deliver the region to the APC at the national, at the state, and at the regional level. My guests have been Engineer Joseph CIROMA, the chairman, Senator Masha KATUNG Campaign Council, and also BOMBA DAUDA, a media entrepreneur. He's the publisher of Gorara Accord and a public affairs analyst. My name is Ango, Bally, the Damasani Invicta. Trust the Process will make a return next week, Wednesday. Thank you and bye-bye.
Invicta FM.